Peace, everyone. So today I'm going to be doing an instructional tutorial on a crown or head wrap that you ladies loved in the Wrapunzel fan group. And what I'm going to be using for this head wrap is two different scarves, just two scarves. The first one is a Shinylicious gold, and the second is an Israeli tihol. This Israeli tihol has, you see the lines here? It's the gold lines. There's silver and then there's gold. And these two complement each other very, very well. And if I had to describe it technically, I would say that this crown is kind of like a mix between a regal and a turban style wrap or crown. So they come together into this one crown. Now, for this scarf, for this wrap, I'm going to first start using the shimmery, the Shinylicious. And what I'm doing is I am folding it inward like this, about a third of the way, as most of the scarves that I used, I do at the beginning. So for this first step, I am bringing it towards my head, towards the front, right? I'm starting off from the top to the bottom here. And what I'm doing is I want this tail to be longer, okay? It's my right side, your left side. Because when you see here, I'm going to tie it. This end is going to be longer. My left, your right will be longer. Now I'm tying this at the back. And when I tie it, I kind of like to swoop it up, okay? It's not something that's very visible. But as long as you feel that it scooped it feels secure for me in that way. Now I have two tails, right? And I should have specified. I like to describe everything in thirds. So literally this tail, right, which ended up being the longer tail, really just has to be a third longer. So this is, let's say, right, we had to describe it in thirds. This is 2/3 and this is just 1/3, okay? Now what I'm doing is I'm just tucking in this scarf so that I can make it, well, this tail, so that I can make it as neat as possible and just bring it over in the regal technique. And I'm going, for the fringes, I'm going to find a pocket, and it's right there. If you see it, the pocket was already formed by the knot, right? The knot already had formed a pocket, and so that's where I am scooping in the fringes from the right tail, my right tail. All right, so now I have this remaining tail. I'm not gonna come back to this until later on, and I'm going to deal with the Israeli tihol. And what I'm doing with this tihol is I am, it's a square cotton scarf. So one of the ways in which you can find that using a square scarf in a very effective manner is by finding the triangle in the square. And so what I've made is this triangle. I'm not sure whether you can see the whole thing, but you will see it in just a minute when I place it on my head. So I'm just gonna turn sideways so you can see it. Okay. All right, there it goes. Now I'm gonna move the triangle here. Okay, and I'm bringing up the two tails. And just like with the gold scarf, I am knotting it. So here we go. I knotted it at the top, and then I end up with the pointy part, which I'll come to later. First, I'm just going to rearrange the brick red, right? This is a brick red color from what I remember. And I'm going to spread out each tail. I'm starting off on the right side, which is your left, and I'm spreading it out. Okay, and then the end, I'm scooping here. There's a pocket. The knot made pockets, and so I'm inserting it into that pocket. Now I'm going to repeat the same step with this, with the left tail, and I'm bringing it, and I'm inserting it here in this into this pocket. Okay, and whatever else is visible from the scarf that you don't want showing, just tuck it in, and there it goes. Okay, now what I'm doing with this is, if you notice the triangle, because I folded these relitejo, right? What I'm doing is I want to kind of make this kind of like flowery, have a nice little shape. So I'm just twisting and turning to find the best way to do this. And now I'm going to tuck it in, and I'm tucking it in here. So I end up with this. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you do. You can do it like this, or, you know, I could have just turned it again, right? And done it this way. So here's this, and then here's this. Okay, done it like that. All right, it's really up to you how you want it to look. And so here it goes. And I spread it out here and here. Kind of gives like this cute little like flower-esque effect to the turban. Now we're back to the tail. One of the things that I want to mention that I like to do is I like to feature like one scarf on one side and the other on the other. So on the other side. So for example, this gold, I want the gold to show more on this on my right side, and I kind of want the brick red to show more on this left side. It also gives it a nice effect, because what I'm about to do with this tail is I'm just gonna neatly fold it, or try to fold it in. Okay, because I'm gonna bring it up like this. And so if you notice, right, I didn't want to double do the gold, so it already enhances the brick red here. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm bringing this here on this, so I'm horizontally placing, bringing up this tail, and I'm going to tuck it in very lightly, not too tough, right? And so it's like kind of like this, making kind of like this straight line like this. And I am going to proceed and start twisting this here. Okay, and now I want the fringes to show, and I'm just gonna tuck it in the back here and allow these fringes to show. Okay, and if it comes off a little bit, it shouldn't. Just make sure it's secure, it's nice and secure where. Okay, and it's nice because it has, right, the gold is here, and then you see some of the gold up here. Okay, and then here is the twist, which comes right down. Now I will turn around. I want to finish this off by placing these earrings that go very nice with them. Really like these earrings. So there we go. What I'll do is now is I'll turn around so that you can see the end effect of this gold agate crown. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right again, but I'll turn around. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and have a great day, everyone. Peace to y'all.